Well, hello everybody, Larry back with you again, and it has been a stormy, rainy, and now turning colder by the minute morning here in northwest Alabama. The weather forecast last night was talking about storms moving through our area somewhere around daybreak this morning, and sure enough we had a line that came through just about that time, somewhere between 6 and 7 o'clock this morning, and we had just a torrential amount of rainfall in a short period of time, some lightning and thunder, and then just some rain and drizzle. And so what I'm going to be doing this morning, since it is so wet and now turning colder, is a couple of things. Number one, this is a picture of my Uncle Leo McKay. This is my mother's brother, and Uncle Leo was a sawmiller for many years. In fact, I've been reading on the back here something that I got off of the internet when they had Uncle Leo's funeral, and it said Mr. McKay owned and operated a sawmill for several years, and I can remember that. In fact, I had a gentleman who came by my office this week, and he was talking about the sawmill, and he said, you know, I went down somewhere in around Mississippi, and this guy, this man had a sawmill, and he had it rigged up to where he could start this little engine and some way generate his own power to run his sawmill. And I said, well, where exactly was that? And he said, well, I think it was somewhere down around Gatman, Mississippi. And I said, was his name Leo McKay? And he said that was his name. And so Uncle Leo was the one that he was referring to. And this is a picture of Uncle Leo. It's a little bit grainy. I had it blown up, and then I put it in this frame. And you can probably see up here in the upper left-hand corner, there's a little better picture of Uncle Leo. Let me see if I can zoom in on it here just a little bit. There he is. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put this picture up out here in my sawmill shed. I'll probably dedicate my sawmill shed to Uncle Leo McKay, since he was the sawmiller in our family. So then after I finish getting that taken care of, I think since it is so bad today, so dreary and rainy and cold and what have you, I'm going to finish up a little bit of this work here on the trim on the sawmill shed. I might even try to get up my other security lights and that one other camera that I'll put on this end of the sawmill. So that's what I'm working on today. Come on, join me. Let's get started. See if we can get a little bit accomplished on this dreary day. I've decided to put Uncle Leo's picture up here on the highest part, and I think this is the most protected part against the wind and everything, so we'll see. I believe this will be a good place for it. Get my level now, make sure it's good and level. Looks like that's pretty good. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Tribute to Uncle Leo McKay. Old-time sawmiller. Okay, what I've decided to do today is to finish up. I got some boards up here that are not quite 1 inch thick, so I'm going to mill those down to 1 inches and finish up on this corner out here, and I may try to get my cameras put up too on the one camera, that is, and then the floodlights. So let's get the mill cranked up here, fired up, and see if we can't mill these boards down to about 1 inch in thickness. This small section that I'm putting up now is where I will be mounting the spotlight on the side, this corner of the building. But for the sake of time of this video, I decided not to go any further as far as showing the installation of the lights, the security lights on the side of the building. I had shown those in a previous video, and I didn't feel that it was necessary to take advantage of your time watching the video today to go into reinstalling or to installing the lights on this side of the building. Well, there you have it, folks. I'm going to wrap up this video today. What we were working on was doing little finishing touches. We've been finishing touches now for quite some time, but I put the other security lights on this end of the shed and finished up a little bit of the batting board on this end of the sawmill shed. And also, as you remember at the first, we put up the little tribute photo of my Uncle Leo McKay, who was a sawmiller. And I just wanted to kind of add that as a token and as a tribute to him. So thank you so much for joining us on this video today, St. Nick's Farms. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. If you're a new viewer to the channel and you just watch the video through, or even at some point through the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and also, if you would, ring the bell so that you can receive notifications of any future videos that we have here on St. Nick's Farms. It's really been a cool afternoon. My lips are not working just exactly like they should because of the coldness, but anyway, I appreciate so much you joining us. I look forward to seeing you the next time, and until then, folks, this is Larry saying bye-bye. Have a great one.